Okay, we are back hanging out. What a day it's been so far. And even though our next guest I consider a friend, I'm still in awe of the great Mark Coleman. Mark, how are you?
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Randy.
I am so happy for you. I know that you continue to post. You're, I think, about a year and 3 months now.
Yep.
And I hope this doesn't sound corny, but again, I consider us friends. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. And you are a completely different person again.
Yeah. Well, I like myself now.
Which is important.
I'm happy. I'm blessed. I'm grateful, and it's good to be here. And
what's it like for you to walk around, this event today?
I'm very appreciative that the UFC brought me in. It's all about me getting my act together and getting sober. They told me I would have a great life if I did. I certainly didn't believe it, but they were right. I mean, everything is good. I have everything I need. I gave up one thing to get everything I want. And now I have everything I want. And, they may not have brought me in here a year ago for various reasons, but now I see why. And
one of the most overused word in the English language to me is legend. Everybody's a legend. Good considered legend, which I've always considered to be disrespectful to the legends. What is your thoughts when I call you the legend that you are, or when I argue with people on Twitter that you are the greatest heavyweight champion of all time?
Well, honestly, that's what I wanted growing up. I wanted to be remembered. I wanted to leave my mark. I wanted to be the best in the world at something. And I guess it was important for me to leave a legacy, and I guess maybe I did okay.
Well, what do you think of the sport today? How far it's come from the very beginning, and I always tell people, I've covered the UFC since the number one, and the very first one I attended was someone in Augusta called UFC 11. So you know which one that was. How far MMA has come, how far the UFC has come since UFC 11.
I'm not surprised how far it's come. I expected this. Even I knew they had a lot of lawsuits and battles, but I knew they had the greatest product in the world. I knew that. I was addicted. Very first UFC. If it was real, I didn't know if it was real. If it was, this is what I'm going to do. And it's just very obvious. The whole world loves violence. And it was an easy sell if they could. I just wondered why they didn't do this when I was 31. I had wondered why there wasn't such a sport when I was a kid.
Right.
Because I would have. This is what I would have did as a kid. I just everything happens when it's supposed to happen, and it happened when it did. But wow, that would have been a pretty neat journey starting out as a. Because I know how bad I wanted to be an Olympic champion when I was 5 years old in wrestling.
Right.
I would have wanted the same, and it would have been nice having coaches and honing my skills and becoming a black belt in martial arts.
Do you, and I always ask athletes this, do you watch fights as entertainment? Can you watch a fight as entertainment, or are you always watching the sport that you excelled in, the sport that you love, and you're picking up things, even today?
Well, no, I do. I watch it for both, because now I kind of like 10 years I went missing. After my last fight, I was lost for a long time. I didn't know what to do. I was depressed. I could not replace that high. That's all I searched for. Once I found that high of winning a fight, that's what motivated me to keep going. And then when it was taken away, I was lost for a while. But I found my way back. I've crawled back, and now being in the gym and helping other athletes is something that I cherish and something that I bless, and it's what keeps me going. I got a couple guys getting in that cage real soon here, and I'm just extremely excited how hard they have worked under my guidance.
All of that is your second love. Let's talk about your first love. How is the family? How is everybody doing?
Family's good. I'm living with my oldest daughter now, so we get along better than ever. It is nothing but love. She's happy, I'm happy. My other two kids, my other two daughters are doing great. I'm blessed. I have everything I want as long as I stay sober, and that's the game plan. Today I will stay sober.
What do you tell the young fighters of today? We just had Bo Nichols on. Obviously, you know his whole story from Penn State. You know, the wrestler guy. You know, I believe wrestling is the start of mixed martial arts. What would you tell him as he gets ready to embark on a new career?
I'm a big fan of Bo Nichols. I've been following him since he started, and I predicted right away that he was going to do very well. Even I'm even more impressed by the way his hands have come around. Even if he would have never got hands that great, he would have been a very, very, very good MMA guy. But looks like he's putting in the time to learn the skills on his feet, and you can't just learn them. Looks like he possesses the tools to get the job done. I'm excited for Bo Nickel.
Do you think it's unfair? A lot of times when somebody comes in with such high accolades and you know his whole wrestling background, his whole NCAA, that kind of as a young athlete he already has the bullseye on his back. Couldn't think of the word bullseye. The bullseye on his back.
Hell no, that's what you want.
That's what
man.
you want.
I mean, I don't. He's not overly fanfare to my opinion. He's just another great wrestler. There's been so many of them. He's just another great wrestler, but it actually it helps him drastically to get from point A to point B because he's already got the eyes on him. He never had the eyes on him in wrestling, but it looks like he can handle himself well. The bullseye, that's what we want. I mean, I'm sure he loves it.
Awesome. As always, Mark, thank you very much for stopping by. Again, I'm very happy. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go hit a break. We'll be right back.